call for desperate measures. At least that's what it seems like in Canada's case. New Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, in an interview with CBC, said he hoped Canada would sign on to ReArm Europe. Carney added that he hopes to sign on to the major European defense rearmament plan by July 1st. Which begs the question, why would the North American nation want to be part of what the European Union is doing? Carney sees this as a step towards reducing the country's dependency on the US for weapons and munitions. You see, 75% of Canada's defense purchases are from the US, and Carney does not think it's smart. Makes sense, considering President Donald Trump has said the US may not defend NATO allies like Canada should Russia or China or North Korea challenge their sovereignty.
But if they got attacked, they said, well, does that mean you won't defend us? I said, are you current or are you delinquent? They said, if we were delinquent, would you? I said, nope, I would not.
For context, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO, formed in 1949, consists of 32 member sovereign states, with Canada being one of the 12 founding members. The Mutual Assistance Clause, called the Collective Defense, enshrined in Article 5, declares that an attack against one ally would be considered an attack against all allies. This means NATO members are duty-bound to defend each other. But Canada, in Trump's terms, is delinquent. At the moment, Canada spends about 1.37% of its GDP on defense, a far cry from the existing target of 2%. This gives Trump an out if Canada were ever to go to war. So understandably, Carney has his hopes pinned on Europe instead. King Charles III, Canada's monarch, opened the Canadian Parliament with a speech that outlined the government's goal of strengthening defense relationships with European allies.
Le gouvernement protégera la souveraineté du Canada en rebâtissant, réarmant et réinvestissant dans les forces armées canadiennes. Il stimulera l'industrie militaire canadienne en prenant part au plan ReArm Europe et contribuera ainsi avec des partenaires européens à la sécurité transatlantique.
Carney must be itching to find out if the grass is indeed greener on the other side and finally be rid of accusations like riding on America's coattails.